August is ending, time to reflect. As summer ends, people remember evenings outdoors. Some recall vacations abroad and tropical fruits. Others think of bell peppers. This is Vladimir, who realized by summer's end he never went out for a barbecue. Now he's preparing to go out of town with his friends.
Our special correspondent, Ryan Gosling, will tell you about how the preparation process is going.
Vyacheslav. Oh, Vyacheslav. It's just that it's a pink sweater. I thought you just came from the set of Barbie.
All right, please.
Vladimir is fully prepared to go out of town. However, it's very hard for Vladimir to get out of bed because he spent all night working on a stream and ended up with a terrible hangover. Our special correspondent, who is currently in the Vladimir district, will tell us how Vladimir plans to get up. Ryan is in the district. Vyacheslav, that's just a sweater. Change into this sweater. We are literally just a few steps away from the sleeping Vladimir. This is his so-called walk-in closet. Right now, the guy is traveling through the world of dreams, unaware of the hangover waiting for him in the real world.
Our film crew simply has to arrange this reunion of old friends.
I'm fed up. Go to hell. You should have brought some water instead. Thanks.
Vladimir, tell me, have you ever been to Baikal? You haven't. So when you finish your drink, does that mean you can go?
You can go fuck yourself and sit on that damn Baikal, damn it.
Vladimir is acting inappropriately, so it's the perfect time to conduct a thorough legal analysis of his life. For this, I give the floor to our analyst, an expert in economics, jurisprudence, and law, the Commissioner for Human Rights, an expert in law enforcement practices, and to the right-handed law enforcement interns. Official notary, big dick, economist of the universe, Vyacheslav Orbokaite, please. So, Vladimir is still single and self-employed. However, he might switch from self-employment to becoming an individual entrepreneur, possibly by using prostitutes. Though he is self-employed and subject to value-added tax, the use of unnecessary napkins at home raises gross domestic product, as does the amount of beer Vladimir drinks, so he will likely appeal to the European Court of Human Rights. To a barely thinking drinking devil. Besides that, the guy recently pulled off a scam. He invited Dmitry to a party, promising a threesome with 2 women, but only Pavel showed up, so they had a threesome with 2 men instead. And our guest today is an economic situation analyst. This is Vladimir. Vladimir got out of bed and got ready to go out of town, since August evenings are chilly. The first thing the guy does is prepare a special fashionable wardrobe for the party. In other words, he walks on Louis Vuitton ice. On Louis fucking ice. It would help to find a better jacket. Most people have old, worn-out clothes in their wardrobe known as barbecue clothes. At first, it may seem all of Vladimir's clothes are for barbecues, but he has a special jacket for events like this. It's definitely going to get cold, and they're even forecasting rain. Traditionally, barbecue clothes are dirty, worn out, and full of holes. Vladimir is a pro, so in addition to having barbecue clothes, he also has a barbecue body. After all, it's also dirty, worn out, and full of holes. That's because he joined As it turned out, in his special barbecue outfit, the guy looks a lot like a Viking. Vikings are known for dental issues and bad smells. Are you stupid? You'll have dental problems soon. Vladimir grew out his beard on purpose to look like a Viking from his favorite game, Viking Rise. What Viking races? Vikings didn't have races. They were just regular people. So, are you the first?
Exactly, is that okay?
Yes, that's fine.
Well, it's going to be even colder then, and it's relevant, right?
Vladimir has chosen his outfit and headed to the outdoor party. The guy took 5 kilograms of pork neck, packing 4 in a bag and hiding 1 behind his beard.
That's your damn pork neck, man. I'm fine. There's nothing there, damn it.
Tonight's party is as fancy as it gets. According to Vladimir, he plans to have a luxurious barbecue evening at an elite cottage.
What damn elite cottage, man? We're just getting together at the dacha to grill some kebabs. Actually, an elite cottage is a sphinx. Get it? A cottage is like an elite cat. Damn, why am I coming up with this nonsense? Lubach.
The party is extremely pretentious and exclusive, with strict face control and tight security at the entrance. Go ahead, I'm holding it. Easy. As expected, the country cottage barbecue is just a cover. In reality, the decadent rich kids have organized what's called a swinger party here.
What the hell? A swinger party? Seriously?
That's when everyone grills your pork and you just watch.
Are you fucking crazy or what? We all chipped in, you know?
When Vladimir arrives at the party, he goes straight to the buffet to do his favorite thing, turn appetizers into half-eaten snacks.
Half-eaten snacks? I'm finishing them now. Guys, pass the salt.
Vladimir quoted Pasha technique in rehab and went to get firewood to light the grill. True gourmets use special types of wood for different kinds of meat. When grilling poultry, they use wood from fruit trees, and for pork shashlik, birch, linden or cherry. Vladimir is a pro and identifies the wood type by its smell.
This one looks clean. Lubak, your dog doesn't pee here, right?
It's time to start a fire. While the group is looking for a lighter, Vladimir is trying to make fire on his own. To make fire, Vladimir is using the friction of 2 sticks. He learned this technique from survival movies and practiced it often with Dmitri. And now a lighter came to Vladimir's aid, but the guy was fully committed to making fire. However, it turned out that his friends forgot to buy lighter fluid. Vladimir, what are you doing?
Diamond and I agreed. I'll make the grill, he'll grill.
So Dmitri has to use his mouth before he can start grilling, right?
Go film your TNT stuff. If you bring that camera near me again, I'll hit you, idiot.
Vladimir refuses to take part in the report. To calm the guy down, our film crew decided to offer him filming in a new format.
You mean a cooking show with me? That's a cool idea. If it's fun, it could work. I do cook.
We're happy to welcome you to In the Kitchen with Vladimir. Today, this culinary expert will show us how to make sandwiches at the Dakha. Vladimir, what type of sausage do you use?
Some tasty boiled sausage.
No, I mean specifically, what kind of sausage?
Do you really need sausage? I can get it.
Thank you very much, Vladimir. Well, this was the show In the Kitchen with Vladimir, and see you next time.
Is that it? I haven't made the sandwiches yet.
No, well, this is like a pilot episode, just to see how it goes.
What's he got there? Is he holding sausage? I thought we'd actually make a cool show.
So, is it tasty? It's tasty. The elite party is picking up steam. The golden youth have started grilling meat. At this time, a special tour of the country cottage is being given for Vladimir. Yes, there will be a bedroom here. For now, we're still renovating. As it turned out, all this time under the mask of an ordinary bald devil was hiding a true professional renovation critic.
Buy those little corners for the ceilings there. Yes, new ones, the white ones.
Professional renovation critics lack construction backgrounds but have completed several seasons of renovation school. Upon seeing any space that needs improvement, they are always ready to help with the renovation and to discuss it with full dedication and effort.
There's not much to actually do. Just even out the walls with some tile adhesive, that's all.
Most of the time, professional renovation discussers have never actually held a trowel themselves, but they know how to professionally evaluate the work of other specialists.
Honestly, some klutz did this work.
Any professional renovation discussant has a unique set of special tools, including a level for detecting uneven surfaces that's built right into their palm.
The walls aren't even straight at all.
Finger-powered perforator.
They messed up the groove.
Highly accurate eye measurement.
You need about 4 to 6 meters of wallpaper here.
And a team of specialized workers.
A friend of mine has a crew of Uzbeks. They do an awesome job.
Experts say being a professional renovation discussant is a true calling. Only such people can give unique advice on any construction problem. Advice that can change everything.
Here you need to order SML or GML, and this needs to be removed and self-leveling floors ordered. Here you need to order SML or GML, and this needs to be removed and self-leveling floors ordered.
Vladimir has elevated his renovation advice skills to a professional level. He based his monograph, Renovation from A to Z, How to Do Everything with Your Own Hands, on all his ideas. In his monograph, Vladimir has collected unique tips that can help everyone. For example, here's a quote: "Order SML or GML and remove this to order self-leveling floors." What is this, if not a brilliant solution to any problem? The book was a huge success, leading him to release a second edition focused on another issue: relationships from A to Z, how to do everything with your own hands. What is this lousy narrator? This is just a planner, idiot. After discussing the renovation, Vladimir finished touring the country cottage.
Wow, that's a big hole. I nearly fell in.
Vladimir quoted his proctologist and returned to the party to supervise the grilling of the meat. Vladimir squints as he watches the grill. He's actually a professional grill master.
What kind of grill master? It's just the smoke in his eyes.
Vladimir watches the kebab closely, paying attention to every mistake his companions make.
Vladimir rehearsed his dialogue with the police officer and went to join the late guys. After finishing cooking the meat, the group went to the cottage to start the main party. The group drank until they were out of control, or at least until home karaoke started. But Vladimir doesn't just want to sing songs with his friends, so he organizes a real music festival. Finally, the day has come. Today, the best of the best vocalists of our time will meet on one stage. Regular participants in competitions like The Voice Kids, The Voice for the Visually Impaired, The Voice for Machinists, The Voice of Spider-Man, and The Voice of Girls. Today, participants from all these legendary competitions will battle on the stage of the home karaoke festival Voice of the Devils. So we are happy to welcome everyone to the Festival of Domestic Violence, the home karaoke festival Voice of the Devils. The technicians are already preparing the equipment for the performance. To showcase their talent, the best of the best have come here from different corners of the navel.
What the hell, Voice of Devils, damn it, I'll show you right now, you bastard.
Finally, the equipment is ready. The festival's technical staff announces this with a traditional sound signal. And now, the organizer of the Home Karaoke Festival takes the floor and holds the grand opening ceremony of the festival. Let's all sing, damn it! The Home Karaoke Festival Voice of Charity is now underway. Today, the performers will really tear their throats out. However, first, they want to sing karaoke. Which band opens the festival? The first performers are on stage. Let's find out more about who they are. Vladimir, the band's leader, grew up with his friend Pavel. At 15, they formed a music group together. Back then, Vladimir had problems with acne. Those problems inspired him to name his band Mnogotochi. That's life. Sometimes someone else already has the name. During their existence, the guys managed to release only one album based on how they spend each of their days, hangouts with girls.
But that was enough for the band to gain fans and imitators.
After the album, the band broke up because the guys got seriously hooked on computers. Years later, Vladimir returned to creativity, releasing several lyrical singles reflecting on the past. These are the legendary tracks Otvolosky Proshlogo and Ushechi Express. The guys reunited at the Golos Charity Festival. And in order to conquer the musical Olympus, they joined forces in a new band called Kuni Linkin Park.
What the fuck, Linkin Park, what the fuck?
Kuni Linkin Park is already on stage. For the festival's opening, the guys picked the most powerful and energetic track. Let's listen. As far as I know, the song they chose is very important to the band's lead singer, Vladimir. When performing it, he remembers the difficult loss he experienced at 15. That's when he lost his only hairstyle. His hair's roots and all fell out one by one.
Don't forget your roots. Remember, there are things that are much more important. Do you hear?
Well, now we turn it over to the room where the friends of the group Kuni Linkin Park are worried about their comrades. Let's listen to them.
Yeah, we don't need this karaoke at all. It would be better if we just sat and talked. Why are you acting like an old man?
The festival continues, and the band has started picking the next song. As it turned out, the guys can handle songs of any difficulty. We strongly advise our viewers not to try what you see on the screen. Moreover, we also ask Vladimir and his friends not to repeat what they see on the screen. The guys started picking out the next song.
Porno filming, I missed you so much.
Porno filming, I missed you so much. Apparently, Vladimir is planning to go home.
You idiot, what the fuck are you doing?
The festival is coming to an end, and the guys are switching to a seated performance mode. On The Voice, the winner is usually the contestant the judges turn to face. Kuni Linkin Park, on the other hand, hopes someone will turn their back to them during their songs. But they'll probably have to judge each other's creativity again.
Vladimir, Ryan Gosling has been hosting the Voice of the Devils for Russia 23 all along.